Aloha everyone, welcome to another RuneScape news coverage video. For this video, we're going to be talking about Raksha, the new boss, as we got some new information regarding it from the latest live stream. So without any further ado, let's jump right into the video. Let's go.
Cats is the illest. What you talking about, Willis?
Alright guys, this is from today's live stream, and in it mod Hooli hosted a tea time with mods Jack and Ryan. If you don't know, a tea time is a special type of stream where mod Hooli specifically, brings on some J mods just to talk about their role in Jagex and what they do, how they got there, and those kinds of things. So we got to know a little bit more about mod Jack and mod Ryan's past as it pertains to game development and RuneScape. Funny enough, mod Jack actually didn't even know about RuneScape when he was applying for the job, and in fact mistakenly called it RuneQuest in his job interview, which is pretty funny. Anyways, the reason why he brought on mod Jack and mod Ryan is because these two J mods have specifically been working on the brand new boss coming out next month, and that is Raksha, the Shadow Colossus. I believe we are going to get a more in-depth look at a live stream regarding this boss, so we will do another video going into further detail if that comes out, seeing as with this particular live stream there was very little information revealed, but there is enough to where we have some interesting stuff to talk about, so we'll get into it. And at the very end of the live stream, I am going to play a little cutscene, which I assume is going to be something that you can watch when the game comes out. So if you do not want to be spoiled with that, I'll leave it at the very end of the video and I'll give you a warning again if you don't want to watch it. But basically it gives you a little bit of backstory to this boss and what you can expect in terms of the lore behind it. So to start off, this boss is actually coming out December 7th and is the newest highest level PVM content in the game. It is aimed to be difficulty between Rax and Telos. Previously, there were talks of it being at around 100% Telos difficulty. So not particularly difficult if you are very PVM savvy, but I imagine it would be a challenge for the vast majority of players, at least for the average RuneScaper. This boss has two separate modes. It has a solo and duo mode, and there is no typical hard mode for this boss. Though in duo mode HP will scale, and in duo mode you get 2 drops instead of fighting over 1. So it's almost like doing a solo kill with a friend. Most people probably know this, but the location of the new boss is on Anachronia, and there aren't really much requirements to do this boss other than a short mini quest, which I imagine will display the cutscene that we're going to look at the end of this video. It's aimed to just give you a little bit of insight to what this boss is, why it's here, instead of just plumping a boss in a random area in the game like they have done previously with almost the vast majority of all the bosses in the game. In terms of mechanics, we do not know much. Obviously, like I said, there's going to be a later stream, so we're probably going to get more information. But they did say that it is not a DPS dummy, but rather a test of the player's endurance and your knowledge. So you do have to be very careful when it comes to fighting this boss, as it can easily kill you if you are not aware of the combat system and how to utilize your abilities to the best that they can in any given situation. So that'll be interesting to see exactly how that plays out. They did say that the boss does not have 15 phases. They wanted to clarify that, which is reference to an old leak that was going around. But yeah, it won't have 15 phases. In terms of drops, there will be no new weapons and no new armor with this update. However, there is various ability codices. That's all we really know. I'm not sure if that means those are brand new abilities or if they are mutations or upgrades to current abilities. We're going to have to wait and see, but there is some form of codices, and that's going to be your main draw for this boss. I imagine, and this is just speculation, but it is likely that it will be related to magic, seeing as magic has kind of fallen off in terms of DPS as range and melee have kind of come to the forefront in the recent meta. So it is likely that it will be mage related. But again, that's just speculation. We're going to have to wait and see, either in the next live stream or on launch, which once again is on the 7th. And that's pretty much all we got really revealed with the new boss Raksha, the Shadow Colossus. Once again, this is a new solo and duo encounter between Raxor and Telos level, requiring only a short mini quest to access, and will be out on December 7th. Now, down in the comments below, I'd love to hear your thoughts about all the things we talked about in this video. Are you excited about the new information we got about Raksha? What do you think of the drops, the new codices? Do you think it's something that we're going to get mutations of current abilities, or completely new abilities, or maybe even a combination of both? Do you like that it's a solo and duo boss, or do you prefer larger group bosses? What do you think of the difficulty? Do you think a Raksha and Telos level is something that we need in the game right now? Do you wish it was harder? Do you wish it was easier? Let me know. Are you somebody who's going to be jumping at this boss on launch, or are you going to wait and watch it on video for a guide, or wait and watch a live stream and PVMers who know what they're doing try to tackle it? For me personally, I'm definitely going to be jumping at this boss as soon as I can. Probably going to be doing duo mode with some friends, and then once I know what I'm doing, more likely go solo mode, hopefully try to get a codex as fast as possible, try to make some quick cash, but we'll see. Anyways, love to hear all of your answers to those questions down in the comments below, so sound off over there. That said, we are now going to look at that cutscene, which will play out for the rest of the video before it ends. And this is your spoiler warning once again if you do not want to watch it until launch. So now's your opportunity to get out. But if you are interested, stay tuned and it'll play shortly. And with that, I'm going to wrap up the video there. If you enjoyed it, hit that like button. If you're not subscribed yet and you want to stay up to date on all things RuneScape related, then hit that subscribe button. Anyways, I appreciate you watching. I am out. Aloha.
Millennia ago, Gillinor was an untouched, unspoiled wilderness. Only plants and animals lived there, untroubled by language or industry. A handful of elder artifacts had been discarded by the elder gods. One of these was the Codex, a repository of both knowledge and power. When a great beast came across the strange monolith, it couldn't know what awaited. It emerged from the Codex fundamentally changed. It was a Colossus, an animal demigod, the ultimate apex predator, unchallenged. When the Dragon King arrived, they were fascinated by the creature. They found it, captured it, and imprisoned it in their city. They called it Raksha. Nothing quite like it has been seen before or since. It was not just a Colossus, but a shadow Colossus. Its power came not from the elder gods, but from somewhere else. To the priest Kranon, it was a religious inspiration, the source of his heresy. The scientist, Kerapak, took a very different line of inquiry. He experimented until the beast was of no more use to him. I recommend that you do not allow it to leave the complex. The damage it could inflict is considerable.